So I don't say I'm only going to have, 10% of my account in a position or 5% of the entire account.
Yeah.
Because by limiting what I risk, that sort of takes care of itself.
Right.
So, and if I see a setup that I need to over leverage to get that risk, so in other words, it's something that's not volatile, I know in the back of my mind that I'm positioning, it's too big a position size, and maybe it takes too much capital.
Right.
So I'll let it go. And perfect example is like some of the ETFs that trade, based on bonds or something that there's not really good leverage. It's a single leverage fund.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense to tie up 30% of your capital to get the same 1% risk that you would on something else,
I agree. So do you look at volatility as a component of your screens? I mean, do you look at, I tend to, when I was trading, like you're talking about stocks, I tend to look at stocks that are over $100. First Solar, RIM, Apple, like you said. Do you trade those things pretty actively?
I'll trade anything if it moves. I like to look at everything, regardless of whether it meets my criteria or not, because I do also write. I write for Investopedia. I write on the blog, and a lot of what I write, and it actually helps me as a trader. So I'm always looking for moves in a group or market, trends that I see occurring. Right. So I actually like to look at everything to get a better grasp of what's going on in the markets. And one of the things I really do, we didn't touch on, when I'm digging through charts, if I go look and I see Polycorp, and then I see Halliburton, and then I see Schlumberger, so I'll drill down. If I see like 3 or 4 stocks in a group that are moving, I know immediately to drill down and take a look at the sector and see what's going on. And I don't put any filters on volume. I don't put any filters on volatility because I want to see everything that's out there. And then I know when I go to make the trade, I'll take a look at the volume. I'll take a look at its average true range. I'm a big proponent of average true range to know what each stock moves, because that's another big part of sizing, and we can get into that as well after.
Yeah.
But knowing what a stock moves,
right.